Today we're going to be installing the Homelink garage door opener in our Juniper. Reasons for this, mostly because the MyQ app is awful and I resent paying the subscription like a lot of us do these days. Everything is subscription. But the MyQ app in particular, two problems with it. One, they're constantly just advertising junk on there, and two, it doesn't open a gate that we have, so it's just not worth paying for. And the integration on the Homelink module is really good, so that's what we're going to use. This is what you're going to need. So I ordered all of this directly from Tesla. I'll include the links in the blog post. But we have the module itself, Homelink module, and then we have the mounting bracket. Now, from what I've seen, this is the pig to get installed. So we'll come to that when we get there. And the only other thing for now, at least, is going to be this 10mm socket. Just about every bolt on the Tesla is a 10mm bolt. So we're going to attack this in stages. We're going to get the Frunk out, then we'll locate the cabling for it, figure out how to get the bracket on and get it installed, and then go into service mode on the center screen to actually get it initiated. So first things, let's get this open. And get the Frunk out. Okay, so to take this out, we're going to get the storage bags out of the way. Going to pop off this back panel. So to do that, just get your fingers underneath it and lift it up. Just a bunch of clips. And it also gets stuck up here, which drives me insane every time. Okay. Pick that out. Obviously, it's got stuck again. So that's what it does. Make sure you got all your clips. I had one pop off when I popped that up, so I'm going to put that back in. I've lost one over here, that's still in here, so I'm going to grab that out, put that in there. Maybe. Okay. Okay, so now this shell has to come out. So there's 2 bolts in the bottom, 2 up here, and then we have to disconnect the emergency release light as well. So let's do that first. Just pop this out. Ugh. Okay, this has a little pokey bit just there, so let me get my little poker just to release this. Still doesn't release easily, none of these do. There we go, like so. Don't know if you can see that, but just there is the little release. If you don't have one of these, just use a push pin or tack or something like that. And we're going to knock out these 4 bolts. Put them in there so they don't get lost. And this should just lift out pretty much. I think that's all it. There we go. All right. So now we have free access to everything in here. What we're looking for is this shaped plug here, little lozenge shaped plug, which is going to be in one of these taped up accessory bundles. Still looking, still looking. Where did they hide it? Feels like it's going to be around here somewhere. I'm going to get this out the way. So this radiator or coolant fluid holder also needs to come out, so let me remove that. So it's probably behind there. Another bolt down here. So another bolt. There's another bolt. Sorry about that. Okay, 3 bolts for this. This one's a little bit hidden. down there. Don't want to lose it. Whew, that was close. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Let's see what we find. Not there, not there. That's not it. I wonder what that's for. Okay, so there's none of these over here, so I think it's got to be this here. So you can see that's pretty well taped up. Let's get that off of there and see what we find. Looks like the right shape. Yep, and there you go. That's the plug for it. Can't quite figure out how to release it. Let's pop that out. Okay, let's attack this again. Have to get something a bit more. There we go. So there you go. That's the Homelink connector. Just double check. Yep, 5 pins. Okay, now we've found that, we're going to get the mount installed. Okay, now we get to the stage of installing the bracket, and if you've seen other videos, this is the most difficult bit. I'm going to show you where it goes first of all. It goes here, so this is the mount, but it has to mount from the back. So it clips on here. You can maybe see there's a little 3-prong clip, but that's not structural or doesn't do anything really. It does snap through here, lined up, but that's it. It's a very loose fit. So the bolt has to go through here from the reverse side, and the 10mm, the standard 10mm that Tesla provides isn't long enough. It doesn't kind of come through to the embedded thread here, and I'm pretty sure the 10mm I found in my trusty, oh no, that is the right size. So I'm going to try and get this through, but I'm not going to fight with it long, so I have cable ties at the ready if this doesn't work out. But before I do that, I'm going to put the module in here. That just slides in, I think, like that. Yep, like that. So it just snaps into place. Nice. And we're going to put this where it needs to go. Again. I assume when Tesla do it, they must remove the bumper, which is very un-Tesla-like, but there's just no other way of getting to it. I'm not removing the bumper, that's for sure. So I can go through from this side, of course. So the thread is good. But whether I can get around here and hook it through the hole, this requires tremendous amount of dexterity. Yeah, this is what everyone complains about. Let me try one more time before I instantly throw in the tap and switch to cable ties. I'm going to try and go in from the other side. Watch off. So there's a lot of space up here. So now I'm just kind of feeling around. I did almost have that. I'm going to try one more time. I know this is fascinating viewing, but it is a problem. It is a bit of a challenge. One more time before we go to cable ties. So I'm going to put my hand in the little out in there. I'm going to feel around for the. That's it. Okay, found that. Okay, someone clicked again. Yeah. Nope, pause to that. We're not doing that. Alright, so plan B, which is what we're jumping to, is cable ties. Just trying to see where I can cable tie that. Okay. Fan is hatched. I'm going to cable tie straight through the bolt hole. still a bit tricky to get the cable tie, but got it. Tight. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to put one more the other direction. If you think I'm being lazy, then you're probably right, but all I'll say is, you'll see. So let's grab this one around here. And obviously don't cover up the plug socket. That's there, so let's come around the bottom of that. Perfect. Okay, that is not going anywhere, so that's my recommendation. Rather than mess around with the bolt, I'm going to trim these up. That's not ideal. I think my audio might have been a bit crap for that section, but I'm not doing it again, so we're going to grab this. Let's get rid of this manky electrical tape. Bring it through here instead. We're going to plug it in like so. I don't know where this goes. I don't see a spot for it. I don't feel a spot for it. So we're going to leave that loose, I think. I'm sure there is a spot for it. Oh, it's probably on, well, maybe it's on this. Okay, before I put everything back together again, we're going to go inside the car and get this hooked up. Make sure it works. Alright, we're inside the Model Y now, so we're going to enter service mode. So you hit the car icon, go to software, press and hold your model. Password is service. You get the warning, we're going to hit enter. Okay, you get the red border, things change. We're going to go to low voltage, and we're going to go to Homelink. So you can see not enabled, Homelink retrofit. We're going to hit that button, we're going to hit run, and then we've got to hold the right turn signal in the active position and press down on the brake for 8 seconds. Okay, unlocking the gateway. Okay, now we're going to do the Homelink retrofit. In progress, looks like it's seen it. Great. So that's good, it's going to reboot. This, by the way, if you haven't seen my other video, is the 16-inch screen that we retrofitted. Got a whole video on that as well. Do not have a screen protector on this at the moment though, which is why it's so shiny. So sorry that you're seeing a bunch of reflections. Okay, we're back, so let's just check. Everything looks great, all checks out. So we're going to go ahead and set that up down the hill when we're near the garage doors, but for now we're going to exit service mode. And that's it, that's all there is to it. So now we're going to go ahead and just put the frunk back together again. That won't take long, and we are done. Okay, modules installed, we're going to go ahead and fit everything back together again. So not much to do over here, we're just going to get the reservoir back in its spot. There's some locating lugs to help you with that, which is very nice. Going to put the 3 bolts back in. We're going to start with the 2 easy ones up top. Where are we? Down there. One over here. And then there's one down here which I'm going to start manually so I don't lose the bolt. Perfect. Then we're going to grab the Frunk bin. Finagle this into place. Perfect. I left all the bolts for that inside, so it makes it nice and easy. And 2 in here. Plug that back in. Uh-oh, where's my... Oh, that's the cable. Remember that cable? I had no idea what it's for. Goes straight back into here. I'm smart, me. Okay, this kind of hooks in at the bottom there. Last thing is I lost this clip when I was taking this out, which goes over here, so I'm going to pop that back in. Just trying to figure out how that goes. Like that, okay. Like that. Then this just drops into place. Not that way, it doesn't. This way around. And then I'm just going to bring this seal up above the edge of the frunk. I don't know if this matters, but I assume it does. Alright, and there you go. Alright, so that's how you install the Homelink module in your Model Y Juniper. I think other models are pretty similar, but you know, I'm sure the bracket location is slightly different. I bought the bracket and the module from Tesla directly. I'll include all the links for that in the blog post. I forget what I paid for it, but I'll put that down below right now. You can also buy them slightly cheaper on eBay, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because if you get a dud or it's already been paired to the car, I think there's a process you have to go through that isn't particularly easy. So save yourself the hassle and just buy it direct from Tesla. With that said, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and thank you for watching. Appreciate it.